Hello and welcome back. We're at the penultimate stop of this Dead Ballpark tour. And let's go over the starting lineups. I did a few changes in this one. Leading off will be Wayne Kirby at center field, Franco, Baerga, and Bell. And you got Murray, Tomey, Jeremy Burnitz will fill in for Manny Ramirez at right field. Tony Pena will take over for Sandy Alomar Jr. in this game. And Omar Vizquel will be hitting ninth at short. And starting for the Indians will be Oral Hershiser. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. We're going to be having Pat Listash leading off at second base, Chuck Carr at center field hitting second, Kevin Seitzer at third base hitting third, Greg Vaughn cleaning up in left field, John Jaha DH at fifth, Dave Nilsson is first base hitting sixth, Matt Miskey hitting seventh at right field, Mike Matheny behind the plate hitting eighth, and John Valentin at short and batting ninth. And starting pitcher for the Brewers will be Ben McDonald. We're at County Stadium, a familiar place to the Cleveland Indians if you've ever seen the film Major League. Somewhere in those bleachers are the reservation. I was really tempted to play as the home team in this game, but I decided just to keep it status quo. And Kirby with a base hit up the middle to lead off the game. And it's going to be double play. County Stadium, home of the Brewers, up until the year 2000. Of course, in the 96 season, the Brewers and Indians were involved in a very huge brawl, and I'll continue the story after. I'll continue that story in a moment. And one hit, but that's all the Indians get. Go to the bottom half of the first inning. Remember Albert Bell throwing a wicked forearm shiver, and huge brawl happened in between second base and the pitcher's mound, and Julian Tavares was involved in that, but Albert Bell started it. Fly ball to deep right. Burnitz under it, 2 down. Burnitz would go on to play for the Brewers in the late 90s. I would see him play on the Brewers when they played the Giants in 1999. And Burnitz with a great diving catch. Burnitz would actually be traded to the Brewers, I believe, in the middle of the 96 season. And Vizquel would just go to second for the force out. Bell leads off. Brewers with a rather mediocre season in 1996, finishing 2 games under 500. Base hit up the middle. Of course, those are the days when Bob Uecker did games for the Brewers full-time on the radio on WTMJ. Fly ball, that's foul ball. Of course, if you recall, and it's Eddie Murray swings and misses strike 3. And if you recall, Major League was filmed at County Stadium in 1989, and it goes through. It's going to be an error. This could be double play here. 1, 2. Oh, Burnitz just beats it. Chopper to Listash, and that'll be it for the Tribe in the second inning. And we're scoreless. John Jaha, he played for the A's in the early 2000s. I've seen him play. Nice snag of that line drive by Vizquel. Of course, you see that bleachers in the background. That was where the reservation were during the Major League film. They even had a TP up. Fly ball to center. Lofton will go under it. And that's 2 outs. This is the next to last stop on the tour. Indians have one more game left on the tour, and they'll be headed back to the state of Ohio for it. And after 2, we're scoreless. So County Stadium opened in 1953 to baseball. That was when the Milwaukee Braves played. And then you had the Brewers when they started in 1970. And that's strike 3. Also temporary, I wouldn't say temporary home, but every now and then the Green Bay Packers would be playing football games. Foul ball. Line drive to Listash, and he doesn't drop it this time. So 2 of these stops were venues in some of my favorite baseball movies. It's 3 outs and side retired. County Stadium for Major League, and then you had the Metrodome for Little Big League. Coliseum was wasn't my favorite baseball film, but Coliseum was where Angels in the Outfield was filmed. So if you ever want to see what it looked like in the old days, the Coliseum looked like in the old days before Al Davis built Mount Davis, go see Angels in the Outfield. And it's foul. And he misses it, but nice, but good attempt though by Bayer. Double play ball. Bayer goes to 1, and he beats it though. Breaks the double play. And Ramirez gets it, and Burnitz gets it for the 3rd out. Brewers finished a whopping 19.5 games behind the Indians for the AL Central title. This is back when the Brewers were still in the American League, and he's going for 2. Can Albert Bell finally break the scoreless tie? Foul ball. Fly ball to deep left center, and this is going to fall at the wall. Carr picks it up. Bell slides in with the double, and the Indians are on the board first. Deep to right field. Gone. 2-run homer for Eddie Murray. And that's going to do it for McDonald. Cal Eldred comes in. Delistash, 1 out. Swing and a miss. I was way outside. I don't know what I was doing there. It's Achilles' heel in every baseball game I've ever played. Drop by Seitzer, and that's another error for the Brewers defense. Grounder to Listash. No harm, no foul. But the Tribe add 3 to the, put up 3. That includes a 2-run homer by Eddie Murray. Greg Vaughn in 96 would be traded to the Padres. And Bell's not going to get it. And Vaughn's going to, Vaughn's going to go back to first. Double play. 1, 2. Foul ball. Fly ball is center, lofted under it. He dives and he misses. In with a double. Oh, Miskey just hits one down the line. And the Brewers will get on the board. Ground ball to second, diving by Baerga, and that'll take care of the Brewers. But they put one up. Through the hole. That's another one through the gap. Foul ball. Chop foul. That's a cue shot. Listash will go to 1. Go to the third, and no. So he gets 1, but we have runners at the corners. Fly ball to deep center. And I should have tagged up. To Listash, and the Indians get nothing. Grounder to second. Baerga goes to first for the first out. Grounder to short, and 2 outs. Strike 3. What are you looking at? After 5, the Tribe up 3-1. Grounder to second, and 1 down. It's another tapper to second, 2 down. Oops. to Seitzer. 3 up, 3 down. Seitzer will lead off for the Brewers. Former Kansas City Royal. Fly ball to right field. Off the wall. And Burnitz will play off the bounce. Play it off the bounce. Double play ball. 1, 2. Just beat it. Just got him. Foul ball. Grounder to short, and that'll be it.
3 outs and the side is retired at the end of the 6th inning. The Indians lead. Now batting, Omar Vizquel.
Through the gap for a base hit.
Into right field. Base hit. Now batting, nobody out. Runner at first.
It's going to be double play. Valentin to Listash to Nilsson. No, and Kirby just beats it. That's through the hole. Base hit. Aw, outside. Foul ball. Chopper to Listash, and he drops it. And everyone's going to be safe. I wonder why they traded him to the Yankees. This is going to drop in. And 2 runs will score. So 2-run single for Bell. Fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here. 3-run home run for Murray. He's done it again. And I think Garner's going to get the hook. I think Eldridge's going to get the hook here. And coming in is Mike Fetters. Oh, and it goes another error. This time Nilsson's got it. And nope, he'll just get 1. So Nilsson with a couple of errors and Listash with a couple of errors. I think it's 4 errors now for the Brewers. Grounder to short. And he'll just go. Valentin will just go to second for the force out. So a 5 spot in the 7th inning, as we're stretching. I mean, I'm up by a lot, so how's her? He's fine. Fly ball to left, and Bell's going to get under it for the first out. And Franco will pick it up and take it himself for 2 outs. I'm just hoping this doesn't turn out like it did in Montreal. Franco gets it, goes to first, and that's 3 up, 3 down. Omar Vizquel leads off. Tapper to Listash, 1 out. Kirby having a decent game here. And that goes to right field. And Kirby's aboard with 1 out. Oh, that thing just changed speeds on a dime. And that's going to go through center field. Almost a double play ball, but it wasn't. Picked up by Nilsson. He'll go to second and a double play. And that's it for the Tribe in the 8th inning. Nothing happening. Grounder to Berga, 1 out. Grounder to second between, yeah, it's pretty much up the gap, up the middle. Berga couldn't get it. Chuck Carr up. And Hershiser gets the comebacker, but that's all he's getting. Fly ball to right. Burnitz is under it. And that's 3 up, 3 down. Going to the 9th. Foul ball.
Fouled out of play. No ball. 2 strikes. A grounder.
Chopper to Listash, 1 out.
1 out. Now batting. 1 out.
Eddie Murray having a fantastic game in this having a fantastic game here.
Will he throw a fastball next? 2 strikes. A grounder.
It's a roller through the infield.
Now batting. 1 out. 2 at first.
I don't know if anybody breasted.
A grounder. Down
Goes to Nilsson for 1, and Tommy will reach on the fielder's choice.
runner at first. No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball.
Fouled out of play.
Grounder to Nilsson, and that is it for the Indians.
In the middle of the 9th inning, the Indians.
And Hershiser is going to stick around and finish it if he can.
He works out a strike.
Foul ball.
Fouled out of play. Is it out of here?
Deep to center field, and it's off the wall. And Kirby's trying to play it on a hop. Had to bounce a couple of times, and Vaughn's on second. Fly ball to left. Bell can't get it despite the dive, and the Brewers finally get one in.
Comes home.
And I'm not letting it happen. Not gonna let this happen again like it did in Montreal. So Hershiser's coming out. I'm gonna put in Charles Nagy. It's just 1 inning.
Will make a pitching change. Nobody out. Runner at second. A
Fly ball to deep center. Kirby under it, and that's 1 out.
second. Now batting. 1 out. Runner at second. He works out a strike. Now he pitches to him with this count.
Grounded at second, and there's 2 outs.
2 outs. Now batting. They're down to a final out.
Matheny up. He's probably the last batter here.
1 strike. Fouled out of play.
And that's game.
They win in a rout. The ball game is over. The Indians win.
And a couple of huge innings for the Cleveland Indians results in an 8-2 victory over the Brewers. Let's take a look at the final totals. For the Indians, 8 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 10 hits, 4 errors. And let's take a look at the home runs. Eddie Murray got a couple of homers, and he is without a doubt the player of the game. 3 for 5, 5 RBIs. All those RBIs were off home runs. A 2-run blast in the 4th, and a 3-run homer in the 7th inning. Hershiser picks up the win, and the loss will go to Ben McDonald. So we are now headed for the home stretch, the final stop of the Dead Ballpark Tour. I will see you then. Bye.